Hello again, I'm back. If you saw the first installment of arithmetic sequences, then you already saw this problem before, but we didn't do it on that first one. I just didn't want to. We're going to do it now. We're going to use this formula right here, a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity n minus 1, and it's all multiplied by d. And I have an equation, it's saying write an equation for the nth term, so I'm trying to figure out what the nth term is. Now what's really interesting is it's not asking me, to find the 100th term or the 200th term, it's asking me to find an nth term. So basically what it's doing is it's asking me to come up with a general equation for the arithmetic sequence of this problem right here. Now, sometimes it's not going to say that's an arithmetic sequence. What you have to do is determine if it's an arithmetic sequence. And as long as you're adding the same number over and over and over again, consistently, or if you're subtracting the same number over and over and over and over again, then it's an arithmetic sequence. So from 8 to 17, 17 to 26, 26 to 35. On all of these, I'm adding 9. Okay, story checks out. If this was 9 and this was an 8 and this was a 9, then it doesn't work like that. It has to be the same number that you're adding over and over and over again. Yeah, it works. So I want to find the nth term, and I've got my equation right here. So here's what I'm going to do. A sub n. I don't even know what it's asking for. It's just saying the nth term. So it's not telling me to substitute anything in. Now it's equal to a sub 1. Now my a sub 1 is my first term in the sequence. Well, my first term is 8. That's my first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So I'm going to substitute in my first term, which is 8, plus, and again, it's not asking you to substitute in like a 100th term. So you don't put in anything for n, you just leave n as n. Minus 1 times the difference, the common difference. Well, how am I getting from one term to the next? What's the number? Am I adding or subtracting? Well, I'm adding, so the common difference is going to be positive. And it's going to be positive 9. You don't write plus 9, you just write 9. That's it. Or you write times negative 9 to make sure that you don't think that you're subtracting. So here we go. A sub n equals 8. Okay. Now here's what confuses students, and I'm going to go ahead and figure this out for you too. Here's what you do. Plus, you distribute the 9. 9 times n is 9n. 9 times negative 1 is negative 9. First of all, students have two questions. One, why would I do that? And two, how would I know to do that? Well, one, you would do that because what you're going to do is it's going to give you an equation that works, and it doesn't help until I finish it. And two, because it's actually easier. Okay, 9n, and then 8 subtracted by 9 is 1. So a sub n equals 9n minus 1. There you go. That's your general equation. And actually it's really quite cool. And some people are saying, well, that's not true, or it's not cool. Well, it is. Like if I want to find my 100th term, the 100th term of the sequence, I would substitute in 100 for this n and 100 for this n. So it says the 100th term of this sequence is equal to, well, 9 times 100 is 900 minus 1, 899. You can figure out the 100th term of a sequence long before trying to figure out writing it out. But if you're bored and you really want to try this, go ahead. If you plug this in, or substitute it in, pardon me, 9 times 100 is 900 minus 1, 899. There you go. 899 is the 100th term. It's actually really quite useful. I want to do one more lesson on this, and it's a lesson on arithmetic means because some books ignore it and some books don't. But it's still quite useful to do. So with that said, have a good day for now. Goodbye.